Hi, I want to show you how to use the new Research Assistant with our library catalog. So I'm on the catalog page, and right up here with the AI icon is the button for the Research Assistant. So if I click this, I can enter my research question using natural language. I want to keep my search very simple. This AI system is based on the RAG system. And so you may have heard that when you're engineering a prompt, you should put in the format or the tone or the role. But that's not the case with the way this AI system works. So we want to keep it simple. What we could consider putting in is filters such as do we want books? Do we want articles? Do we want certain publication dates, like the last 12 months? And I can use this filter button here to insert that, or I could just add it into my question. I could say, um, let's say articles from 2024 to 2025. You can see all of the sources it brought back are articles and 2024, 2024, 2025. It found 5 sources, and then it provides an AI generated overview of those sources. So it summarizes the research there. I didn't have to read the articles to really see the consensus of what was being said. Now, if I want to go into those articles, I absolutely can. And so I can click an article. It will show me the link to go to that article. It gives me the abstract and so on. Also, when I'm reading this overview, I can see, oh, this section here came from source number 2. So that came from this article that I've highlighted. And then let's say I didn't exactly ask the question, um, or I need more brainstorming ideas for how where to go with my research. So it suggests some related research questions that I could click on and get the answers there. If I want to ask a question in another language, it's able to translate. So I first asked a question in Spanish because I knew we had Spanish articles, and it brought back Spanish articles for me. And then in as well, the overviews in Spanish, the related research questions are in Spanish because I asked a Spanish question. Next, I asked a question in Croatian because I knew we probably didn't have that many articles in Croatian, and I was surprised to find there are 2 in this subject. Um, and there's probably maybe some more. But then the other articles that it brought back are in English. However, the overview is still in Croatian, and the related research questions are in Croatian. One thing to consider when you are asking your question is that it is looking for the filters, those filter words. So when I asked this question, what books were controversial in their time, it thought that I just wanted book sources, even though I said I didn't specify I want only article sources or I want only book sources. So just be aware of that when you ask the question. It still answered my question. But it can be a little bit funky there. Here in my second question, I said, okay, I specifically want articles as my source. We do have newspaper databases. However, the catalog does not search that um, without you specifying that, and the research assistant does not do well when you ask for newspaper articles. It will give you articles about newspapers, but not use newspaper articles as sources itself. When you have gone into search, you can also click this button, View More Results from your library search, and it will take you back to the catalog and it'll search for sources for your research, but it perhaps uses a more complicated Boolean search than you would have come up with or that you wanted to take the time to write out. So here we have challenges, considerations, implications. So it's using a lot of different words that could be in different articles, but still be about the same topic. We have ethics, responsible use. I think I saw moral dilemmas, moral implications here, ethical concerns. So that's obviously a fairly complicated Boolean search that we might not have come up with ourselves based on the natural language we used. And then it brings back the sources. One of the main benefits of using this AI research tool over some other AI research tool is that it's directly connected to our catalog. So it's directly connected to the articles that we are paying for and providing, and you don't hit a paywall like you may hit using other AI research tools. Even if you are paying for the AI research tool, you're not necessarily paying for the articles that those tools search. And so if you want to actually read the article, you might hit some blocks there. So that's how to use the Quick Search Research Assistant. If you have any questions, we'd love to help you in the library.